It's yours truly, Ricovibes, and welcome to another edition of Take 5. As you can see, I'm not in the studio. I'm on location. Where am I?
DWC.
All right, I just want to make sure you know. And I'm here with Sistas on the Go. What's up, Shandy?
What's going on, Rico?
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Should I call you Murder?
Yes, why not?
Okay, because I never know your real name anyway.
My mother called me Murder.
Does she?
My grandmother called me Murder.
I wonder why they call you Murder. Not even going to get into that. But welcome to the show.
Oh, it's good, Rico.
Man, I've known you guys, what, over 15 years? Been a long time.
Yes.
Known you when you were, before you were, what was the name of the group?
Mad People.
Mad People. Before the band Mad People.
Yes. Yes.
You're the original Mad People.
Yes.
The original, yeah.
Wow. So how do you guys go from Mad People to Sistas on the Go? Who wants to answer that? Anybody?
Well, I mean, I feel like we just matured a little bit. We decided that we wanted to do something different, you know, but still have our feet into the community still.
Okay.
So that's how we kind of just came up with, hey, let's, do a podcast and involve the community, involve the community in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how long has been on the...
Valentine's Day made 3 years.
3 years?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Who came up with the concept and the idea?
I came up with the concept, and Shani like my sister, so it was my concept, and then her like, all right, let's go with this vision, and it took off.
And the Sistas on the Go the name was your idea as well.
Yeah, because it was like we sisters, and we always on the go. We always moving, we always doing something, so Sisters on the Go.
So the Mad People name is done. No more performing for you, Shani?
I don't know. We never know what the future can bring still.
Yeah. We still Mad People.
You're still Mad People?
We still Mad People at heart,
Okay. So what's the general concept of Sistas on the Go?
So Sisters on the Go is basically a platform for entrepreneurs and upcoming entrepreneurs to showcase their business. As y'all know, we dabbed into the music, so we had our foot in. We had a good insight. Our music was on the charts for over 11 weeks. And it was more of a thing like, if you don't know the right person, you really don't get too far. You know what I'm saying? So we're well connected and we have a platform. So we were like, yo, let's get back.
Okay. I must say we're missing one person, which is Mad Lisa, right? Okay.
Mad Lisa.
Mad Lisa,
yes.
all right.
Management.
Oh, that was management. I thought she was a part of the crew, part of the singing crew, or the artist crew.
Oh no, she was more
Lisa ain't jump on no tracks.
Lisa ain't never jumped on no tracks, but she was definitely more sort of management. Was more sort of person that looked out and kind of kept us structured. You know what I'm saying? So.
Okay. How has been the show thus far in the 3 years?
Oh man, it's been really interesting. Our first year was a year where we really didn't know what we were doing, but we knew what we wanted to do.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Gotcha. So within the first year, we had Pretty V come on the show. We had iOctane within the first year. So it was pretty good. Our second year, we haven't been reaching out to people. Okay. All of our bookings have been from us out networking or someone that had an interview that was like, hey, I seen that person's interview.
Gotcha.
It's been pretty good. We've had a good run of a bunch of people come through.
You guys are getting more comfortable at being behind the microphone, on a different capacity?
I still hate how I sound.
Really?
I do. I do. People say it all the time, like, what do you mean? I hate how I sound.
So do you record yourself and then go back and listen to, or you listen to the recordings and say,
I mean, I watch back the interviews that we've done, and I just be like, who the hell is that?
Do you hate yourself as well?
No. Just be myself. I mean,
All right. What is the ultimate goal for Sistas on the Go?
You want to jump in?
I mean, our ultimate goal is we just want to be worldwide. We want to put SOG on the map as far as, in the community, especially giving back to, our black community as well, for sure. Black businesses, all of that. I feel like we need to enlighten each other a lot more on generational wealth and, just, teaching the youth and things like that. So we just all about basically taking the world by storm, or what
Okay.
what we want to have to offer, and just just want anybody who wants to be a part of the movement to join along with us. Yeah.
How about you? What's your personal goal for Sisters on the Go?
Same lines,
Okay.
being global. You know what I'm saying? Everybody need to know who SOG is.
Right.
So just being global, giving back.
Who has been your favorite interviews thus far? I mean, I don't want to single out anyone, but some
Somebody
folks are just
asked me that
easy.
today.
Some folks are just easy to interview, and some folks you really gotta pull it out of them. Who has been the easiest for you? Just having a conversation.
One of my the first person on my list, I would definitely say Pretty V.
Okay.
I feel like the same way she is funny and vibrant on TV, she's just like that in real life. I felt like the interview that we did with her, it was just a regular conversation. I feel like that was like the realest conversation, and I feel like we've had. It was just so natural.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I really have two.
Really?
I got asked this question today on Clubhouse, and I'm gonna have to say my first one is gonna be We Are Young and Famous.
Okay.
It was one of our first kid interviews, and these boys came through with that heat.
Wow.
They came through with that energy. Like, they made a lot of the adult artists look bad.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
So definitely them. So shout out We Are Young and Famous.
What was it like interviewing a person like DeMarco, who's so accomplished but so low key at the same time?
Oh, that was a good one too.
That was.
That's my second favorite. DeMarco was down to earth. He was real knowledgeable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he didn't just come through as an artist. Like, he got on the mixer, started fucking around on the mixer. You know what I'm saying? He dropped a lot of knowledge on his history and how he came about.
Right.
It was like talking to a brother. You know?
Okay. All right. Wow. What's next for you guys?
What's next for us? Catching us on somebody's TV, one of the mainstream networks.
One of the
That's what
mainstream.
y'all look out for.
Okay.
That's the ultimate goal. One of the conversations that I had with Shandi when we first started was, let's take 106 and Park in the basement, Breakfast Club, and make it our own thing. The new generation. So that's what's next. Seeing us up there.
What has sustained you? I mean, 3 years is a long time and a lot of content. What has sustained y'all individually to keep it going?
Just staying positive, for one.
Networking too.
Networking as well. Just continuing to meet people. It's like I always say, it's a big wide world out here. There's so many people that you can meet and that are a part of so many different things.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, that's why I would just say we just keep going and just keep networking.
Yeah, I mean, I was piggyback off of that. Like I said, like, we're not even reaching out to people for bookings. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people are looking out to us, and we keep the content up on YouTube, with the interviews, and our show's raw. Like, when we don't edit too much, you know what I'm saying? When you come to us, you catching really what's going on. So,
how about the community? How have the community embraced you?
I feel like the community embraced us very positively. Everybody that came on the show showed love.
and it's not really a Caribbean show. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, so the first year when we came out, we made sure we showed homage. You know what I'm saying? To a lot of the people in the reggae scene. We interviewed you. You know what I'm saying? That was another good one too. But we kind of pinpointed we started from artists to DJs. Producers, promoters, and once we did that, we kind of, stepped away from it. You know what I'm saying? Because again, we want to be global. We don't want to just stay in the Caribbean field because we're not just Caribbean.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Where are you from?
Well, I'm from Boston, Mass. My dad is from Panama, and my mom's side is from Jamaica.
Okay. And yourself?
Same thing.
Same
I'm from Boston. Yeah.
Really? So
Jamaica,
did you guys meet in Boston?
No, we actually met here. Actually,
Rest in peace, Cocky Bully.
Yeah, that's actually how we met. Actually, Bully Samantha, was one of my best friends. And that's how I actually met Murder. She was like, I met this girl. She's from Boston too. She's real cool. So that's how I ended up meeting her. Like, when we go out or whatever, that's how I ended up being acquainted with, Murder in the beginning. So yeah.
So you've got I should say the TV, but yeah, it is a TV, the TV show going. You say you're more on the American side. How so in terms of rappers, R&B? How so are you on the American
Yeah,
side?
so rappers, R&B. So we don't just do music artists. We
Okay.
don't just do producers. We've had clothing designers come in. We've had painters come in. We've had estheticians come in along the beauty
Okay.
line. So we're just not staying
Gotcha.
in the Caribbean.
In that genre.
We're branching out
Okay.
all over.
Okay. What do you do as a day job?
What do I do as a day job
Or when you're not doing this? What
when
are you
I'm not doing this? Training manager.
Okay. Okay. How about yourself?
I basically deal with, I'm a mortgage resolution specialist, so, I help people that are dealing with foreclosure issues,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right. That must be interesting.
It
in,
is.
in this time.
it is.
This time that must be interesting. Wow. Any message that you feel you can give to young ladies like yourselves who want to maybe get into this or get into something similar to this?
Stay positive and don't give up. Like we started and we didn't know what we was doing. We knew what we wanted to do.
Right.
Just stay positive. You
Right,
know what I'm saying?
right.
Don't let nobody stop you from your dream and your vision.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You can be your own worst critic. Just stay positive. Keep going.
How about you?
Yeah, what I'm gonna say is just like piggyback off what Murder just said. Stay positive. Stay focused, and just be in your mind. Say you're a leader. You know what I'm saying? Tell it to yourself. Make sure that don't ever let anybody tell you that you can't do it. Don't ever take no for an answer.
Now, the pandemic taught me a lot. I did a lot of soul searching and did a lot of things that now makes me money. What did the pandemic teach you, or did it teach you anything at all?
The pandemic taught me a lot. I lost a couple of people. I lost my grandmother
Oh,
during the
condolences.
pandemic. It brought me closer and entwined with myself, kind of like you did. You know what I'm saying? It opened the third eye for me. You know what I'm saying? Like reality kind of set in. Like this is the new world now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And outside from that, self-love.
Yeah,
Self-love, like, was the biggest thing
yeah.
the pandemic taught me. Being an entrepreneur was something that was just always in both of us, you know what I'm saying? Like, even when we started Mad People, we were the first females out
Yeah,
here
yeah.
that did some music stuff, you know what I'm saying? So being an entrepreneur and staying on top is just always the goal. But the ultimate thing the pandemic taught me was self-love.
Wow. Do you find in this community there's a lot of, I don't want to say backstabbing, I don't know how to phrase it, but do you find it difficult being in this community? Although you don't focus much on the Caribbean community, but do you find it difficult having a business in this community and trying to work amongst our own people?
That's kind of why we stepped away from a lot of things. And it's not just in the reggae community. A lot of people don't want to see the next person doing good. You know what I'm saying? If they are seeing that person do good, they want to be elite to try to get that success as well. You know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying?
Gotcha.
And when they can't get it, then it's all hell. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, everybody know I'm pretty raw, I've had my share of the reggae scene before music. I was throwing parties.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Relationship-wise,
Right.
you know what I mean? So, the reggae scene in Atlanta, per se itself, and I'm going to speak me, it is very difficult. It's not really unity, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's
Right.
a lot of bad minds
Right,
across the board.
right. One would say it's that way in every city in terms of the reggae scene.
Yeah.
How's your relationship with Dovey Magnum?
There isn't a relationship, but there is no beef.
Okay.
Because
Because I know one of the songs was directed at her. Wasn't
Not
it?
initially.
Not initially.
Not
No,
initially.
no.
So the Ting Mad had nothing to do with her.
Right.
Oh,
had
okay.
nothing to do.
I always thought it did, but okay.
Nah,
Nothing
we
to
would
do with
kind of. Shandi had some other little stuff going on, and I
Yeah,
was kind of
I
like,
mean-
"Yo, let's joke with this shit."
Basically, yeah, like it had nothing to do
She-
with her or anybody.
She
that
picked
She
it up.
jumped on the bandwagon to
Gotcha.
catch a hype.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that's how that happened. But we ended up, yes, after she did the Ting Sad, we we came back and demolished that with the counteraction.
But honestly, Rico, when the Ting Set came out, I never forget. It was LNS back then was open, and to be honest with you, the night that it went down, we both were laughing. I thought it was cute and it was a joke, and at the time, like I said, initially it was originally funny.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, yeah.
Right. It was all in fun.
It was all in fun originally. When I first heard it, I laughed about it. I mean, that was my first reaction, honestly.
Okay. Big up to your DJ. I know Rep Sound was just here.
Yes, yes.
He replaced English, I take it, or how did that work?
Nobody really replaced English. Rep Squad has been around just as long as English.
Right.
Same as
If
Posse,
not
you know what
longer.
I'm saying? We all family. So,
Right.
Everybody has their lane, of what they do, but not really a replacement. But English is no longer with SOG.
Okay. Okay. Are you guys planning on doing events in the future as SOG?
Oh, we have. Last year we did the Kidpreneur,
Okay.
which was very, very successful. A lot of the kid bosses came out and the parents stepped back and the kids ran the show. So it was pretty cool. We have a pop-up shop
Yep.
coming up
We have
for the
another one
adults.
coming up for the adults, yeah.
All right. Okay. Anything else you want folks to know about Sisters on the Go?
Just tap in. You know what I'm saying? Tap in. We all about the community. We all about shining light on everybody, man, because we want everybody to succeed out here. So, just, keep up with us, man. It's a journey.
How do they advertise with you, or can someone advertise with you?
Oh, definitely. So we're on everything: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All the information is on there. The email's on there where they can get in contact with us. I'm usually really active on the Instagram. If you guys send a message.
I know I was trying to get into your YouTube page, and I had to. There's another Sisters on the Go there. So tell them how to get to you specifically, directly to you, because I know there is. You have to put a space in between.
Okay.
I think Sisters and Go.
And it's spelled the same
Yeah.
way,
It's spelled-
SISTAS?
It is.
Huh.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to probably fix that. But I tried to get into it, and I had to step back and go onto your Instagram page
To get on
and go to get the link and go directly there.
Okay,
So,
okay.
just but what is your YouTube page?
Exactly what you said. It is the Sisters. I believe it's the SISTAS, and then I believe it is a space, and then on the go.
Right.
And that's how you
Because
basically.
I wanted to clarify that, because if
Okay.
people try to get on it and
Right.
put in the straight Sisters
I
on the
didn't
Go,
know
they
that.
will not get. They'll get to somebody else's page.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Well, it's been a pleasure, man. I'm actually very proud of you guys. The consistency, as you know, in this business, consistency is a lot. It goes a long way, and 3 years is a long time for this business.
Yes, it is.
So the fact
Especially
that
when we didn't know what the hell we was
Right.
doing.
and so the fact that you guys are still here and still doing it and have a way to go, I'm really proud of you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Rico. We appreciate it.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rico.
All right. This has been another edition of Take 5.